Well, Nick, congratulations into the quarterfinals. How does that feel?
Yeah, amazing. I guess we did it the Hampshire way. Kept everyone on their toes, and yeah, we obviously wasn't the greatest trip up north, but we knew coming into today we were a chance. And when you've got 11 blokes believing it can happen, things can happen. So it's nice to be through.
Of course, it wasn't all about winning today, but you also had to hope that Derbyshire beat Durham. How does that feel when you know that you still need other results?
I don't think it changes things too much. I mean, people are keeping an eye on scores throughout the day, and obviously we heard how close it was there when boys are running drinks out in the middle, but it was really a massive case of doing our job because Middlesex pushed us really close, and at the end of the day we would have kicked ourselves had we been worrying about all of that and not done it ourselves.
276 for 7 out there on that pitch. Was that a good total?
I think so, yeah. I think Toby Albert played another magnificent innings. He's having a great summer in all three formats. Abbo as well, the finisher. He's turned himself into a kind of specialist all-rounder at the back end with bat and ball. So awesome to see him enjoying his batting. I think there was a good score. We lost wickets throughout, again, which probably wasn't ideal and didn't allow us to really capitalise and go big in the last 10. But I think boys played positively throughout. We've got some partnerships going, and there was Dawson, Brownie in that middle period, along with Presty and Tobe. So overall a solid performance.
After those two performances against Durham and Worcester, how much of a fillip was it having Liam Dawson back for this one?
Massive, and it just shows how much he loves Hampshire. People would have been watching their TVs last night, and he finished his game up in Leeds at about 9:30, 10 o'clock. So I think I was actually tucked up asleep as he was finishing walking off the ground. So just shows how much he loves Hampshire. Guys like that want to come and play. It makes you realise how important this is to the club, and how much everyone enjoys it.
After today's performance, I mean, there's been a lot of talk about the batting, and perhaps it's not firing. I think that's fair enough, but it's all about now starting to go in the right upward curve. Do you feel after today that might be now happening going into the quarterfinal?
Yeah, absolutely. There's no doubt we haven't been good enough with the bat. There's been some tough pitches, but as well we haven't done well enough with the bat, and we've got out of some tricky situations through guys in the mid to lower order. I think Toby Albert's been exceptional this tournament. Ben Brown, Felix Organs played some amazing innings, and some lower order runs from Dom Kelly and Abbo as well. But I think what we have done is shown the Hampshire spirit in the field. We've fought very hard. That was shown again today. And yeah, I mean, tournaments are funny things. It's all about peaking at the right time, and there's absolutely no doubt we haven't peaked yet. So we hope we can go up on Friday and put in a better performance than what we have been doing. And I think it's a good sign of a good side. Then when you're not really playing your best, you still qualify. And there's absolutely no doubt there's plenty of miles left in this team.
So you're going to Leicester. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I think if you could give us one game, that would be the one. There's going to be no shorter fight. After last year's, obviously, they've done really well the last few years in this competition as well. They'll be a good side on their home patch, but I don't think there's any motivation. There won't be any team talk needed from me or AD. It will be get out there and give it a crack, lads.
Yeah, obviously, last year's final, you owe them one, I guess, as well. In terms of 3 years now, you've got into the knockout stages. That's a good record, isn't it?
Yeah, we've probably played our worst out of those 3 years this year. But we've got through, and that's what matters really. Sport is, although we try and make it process-based and everything like that, it's about outcomes, isn't it? So we're through, and essentially it's 3 cup finals. That's the way we see it, and we've got lots of guys to call upon. We're not sure what's happening with the 100 guys, but we'll be trying to put out our strongest team possible. I think the Southern Brave have got through. But yeah, we'll see. We've got a really good group here, and guys that come back, like John Turner, Liam Dawson last night. It's great to get those guys back, and it really shows how much it means that this competition means to Hampshire boys.